Welcome everyone. My name is Rob Carroll and this is my original contribution for my capstone experience in early childhood education. Today we're going to explore how the evolving definition of family influences early childhood education. We're going to be focusing on family structures, parenting styles, parental responsibilities, and unpredictable stressors, along with strategies for equitable practice. By the end of this session, participants will understand the diverse forms of families today, recognize parental responsibilities and styles, examine how stressors affect children and caregivers, and learn strategies for equitable teaching in early childhood settings. Family structures have expanded significantly. While the traditional nuclear family is still common, today's families include single parents, LGBTQ plus parents, blended families, families formed through adoption or assistive reproductive technologies, and others. Understanding this diversity is key for educators. Equity requires recognizing and respecting these diverse family forms. Teachers can support inclusion by recognizing family types and actively addressing their own bias. Inclusive recognition of family types builds belonging and self esteem in young children, while exclusion or bias can negatively impact academic and social development. Teachers play a critical role in bridging home and school values. Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory helps us to understand how various contexts influence a child's development. Things like home routines, school expectations, societal pressures all interact to shape daily experiences for students. Educators need to understand how external stressors impact the classroom experience. It's important to understand that parents carry multiple responsibilities that impact their child's development. They provide not only basic needs, but also nurture, socialize, and guide, all while linking their children to their communities and cultural practices. These responsibilities interact with structural and societal factors. Peer reviewed research supports the benefits of strong parent child bonds. Clinical and developmental psychologist Diana Baumrind coined four specific parenting styles: authoritative, permissive, authoritarian, and neglectful. And when we look at these different parenting styles, they show us a combination of warmth and control that predict child outcomes. For example, authoritative parenting with clear expectations and emotional support has been shown to consistently lead to confident, socially competent children, while authoritarian parenting style that has a lot of control without warmth can lead to anxiety and low confidence. Stress is unfortunately inevitable in all families, but some experiences are unpredictable and can create significant challenges. Understanding these stressors helps educators approach families with empathy and support. Unpredictable stressors such as financial problems, health concerns, and family conflicts can disrupt daily routines and impact both parenting quality and child well being. Resilience is a family's ability to manage stress and recover from crises. Factors such as problem solving, social support, and strong family connections can help to buffer stress and promote healthy development. Equity and inclusion in early childhood learning requires recognizing each family's unique structure and culture. Educators can provide targeted resources and maintain open communication to support all children effectively. Educators can expand their culturally responsive practice through open dialogue with families, by understanding that all families bring rich knowledge and values to the collective table, and by partnering with families to co design learning goals. Collaboration between families and schools is essential to creating an environment of equity and inclusion. Open communication, flexible meeting times, and incorporation of family voices into curriculum planning build trust and partnership. Risk taking in early childhood education isn't about breaking the rules, it's about breaking the patterns that no longer serve today's families. When educators choose to innovate family engagement, they challenge traditional hierarchies and embrace families as true partners in learning. For example, integrating family stories into curriculum or using technology for inclusive communication may feel a little uncertain at first, but these practices can deepen trust and mutual respect. Taking these risks demonstrates a commitment to equity, cultural responsiveness, and the evolving realities of family life. Taking risks in the subject of the evolving family means daring to question long standing norms that define what counts as a quote unquote real family. Inclusive language, policies, and visual representations are powerful tools for belonging, but they often require educators to challenge tradition. When teachers and administrators intentionally include all family types, they're not just being progressive, they're actively reshaping the social narratives children absorb about love, care, and identity. This kind of risk taking ensures that early learning environments truly reflect the diversity of the world that the children live in. In early childhood education, the evolving family presents both challenges and opportunities for growth. Not all family situations fit neatly into clear categories, and that's where our greatest learning happens. When educators embrace ambiguity, they recognize that multiple truths can coexist. Different parenting philosophies, cultural values, and family structures can all nurture healthy child development. Exploring contradictions invites us to look beyond either or choices and instead ask, what if both perspectives have value? By brainstorming diverse responses and engaging families in open dialogue, we cultivate flexibility and compassion, qualities that strengthen partnerships and promote equity in early learning settings. Some practical recommendations for early childhood educators include: number one, communication. Encourage parent workshops and peer support, and encourage families to actively participate and partner in their child's education. Number two, mental health. Advocate for mental health and family friendly work policies by working with your district admin and colleagues. Number three, balance and equity. Promote balanced routines and co parenting strategies to help relieve family stressors. And number four, empathy. Model empathy not only for children and their families, but also for your colleagues as well. It is absolutely critical that early childhood educators view families as partners in the education and development of their children, and that we consistently reflect on our personal bias and assumptions. Some important takeaways here for me include understanding and acknowledging that family diversity enriches the learning community. Inclusion begins with intentional relationships and open hearts. And that means with children, with families, with our colleagues, with all the people that we're coming into contact with every day. Equity requires awareness, empathy, and proactive adaptation. And the educator's role is so important, it can't be overstated. It's a vital role in supporting all family structures. Families are doing their best under pressure. Educators can empower families by listening, providing guidance, and fostering culturally responsive practices that promote equity and inclusion. Thanks to everyone so much for listening, and good luck in your own practices.